Feeling lost right now is one of the best things that could have happened to you, and I will prove it to you. Not a long time ago, I felt so lost. I felt very confused about where I wanted to go in my life, and I just fell into a deep depression because I didn't see a way out anymore, and whatever I was doing in my life wasn't making me happy anymore. And back at that time, I saw the fact that I felt lost as something that was wrong, as something that I shouldn't be feeling, as something where I shouldn't be. How dare me putting in so much work? How dare I be here? I realized during all of this time, as I was feeling lost, it was the best gift that the universe could have given me. Because if I wouldn't have felt this way, if I would have just kept going, believing that I was on the right path, I would have ended up in an even bigger misery. I would have ended up in a life that wasn't mine, in a life that I was living because I thought I had to live it, but not because I actually truly wanted to live it. Now, of course, I'm at a much better place and I see where I'm going again. And I know that whatever I'm doing is leading me down that path. But what's interesting is that this is like a human cycle that a lot of people go through. The worst part about being human sometimes is that we believe those negative emotions are wrong and they shouldn't be there. But actually those emotions that come up that we judge, that we're trying to suppress, are actually the emotions that will help us get to that next level in life. Are actually these emotions that need to be there so that you can start to see things clear. Because these emotions that you're feeling them for a reason. And so they're not wrong. You're not wrong, but they're giving you messages. And so at that time when I was feeling lost, the messages that I was receiving was that I was living a life that I believed I had to, but I didn't actually want to anymore. And so those negative emotions that came up, like frustration, anger, feeling confused, feeling just generally overwhelmed with life, were just messages. They were just helping me to redirect into a new version of myself. And so if you're feeling lost right now, you might be going through the exact same thing. You're feeling like there's something off, that wherever you're at right now is not where you're meant to be. But also deep within, you know that if you open yourself up to messages, to those opportunities, to hearing what wants to come through, you will know what will want to come through. But I only was able to get out of that feeling lost when I created the space to just be in it. I didn't try to push to the next level. I didn't try to find my answer right away. I created space to be with myself. I created space to think. I created space to experiment. I created space to read books, listen to podcasts, do things that would help me see and help me lead into the direction that eventually I was meant to go on. But the thing is, I truly believe we as humans go through cycles like that. Maybe this is not your first time feeling lost. Maybe there was a time already in the past where you felt lost before. I certainly have felt like this many times in my life. But it's so interesting because I feel like the older we get, the more we believe we shouldn't be feeling like this. But when you start having conversations with people of all ages, you will notice how many people are not sure about where they are in life and if they're living their life to the fullest potential. And I don't think you will ever truly know if you are unless you become super, super aware of yourself. So the fact that you're feeling lost right now is actually good because that means you are aware of yourself and what is going on. And so when you know what is going on, the next step is for you to create that space to just be with yourself. And the next stage would also be for you to start cutting out any external noises, any people that might have opinions about you and the life that you're meant to live, about the life that you deserve even. This is where you stop looking at content or reading books or watching series that are distracting you from finding back to yourself. Because you will only find out what's next when you find back to yourself. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you to start doing this type of work where you create the space to just be with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I actually truly like? Who would I love to be? If I were to put away all societal expectations and money wasn't an issue, for example, and my job weren't an issue, who would I truly be? Now, obviously, you can't wake up tomorrow and be that. I mean, you could if you wanted to go all in, but maybe it's just for you to find that sense of redirection again and asking yourself, well, if I had all the possibilities in the world, which you have, how would I start to create the life that I wanted? And so feeling lost is not a bad thing. It's actually really, really good, because right now you're recognizing that there are old parts of you that are literally no longer belonging into who you are wanting to become. And so I realized that I was feeling lost because not only was I living a life that wasn't mine, but the things that I was doing every day weren't helping me grow anymore. They weren't giving me joy anymore. They weren't fulfilling me anymore. And I was doing things because I thought I had to do them. And so that's where I felt lost, because I showed up every day and no matter how hard I tried, nothing was changing in my life. And so I had to ask myself, is it really what I'm doing or is it who I'm being? Because something is not aligning and my energy wasn't aligned. So I could do as much as I wanted, but nothing would be changing. And then also I had to realize that these were the things I had to make a cut. And so I remember I had this day where I was sitting super frustrated in front of my computer. My partner came in and I said to him, this has to stop. I'm ending this right now. I'm doing a clear cut on the very thing that I no longer want to do. And I know that this will be risky. I know that this is not going to be easy, and it wasn't. But I realized I had to do it at this very moment. Probably even before, but you never know when the right timing is, right? But once I did that cut, I started finding myself again. And so this could be something for you to take away off as well, of like, where do I need to make a cut? Where am I letting something drag along? If it's maybe a friendship, a partnership, a relationship, your job, something that you know you have to cut that out right now, because this is the actual reason why you're not moving in life, why you're feeling lost. I want to end this right here because I feel like it's really powerful. I really hope this helped you. If it did, please let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel. I'm sending you so much love, and until the next time, bye-bye.